Well, George, opposite emotions to last weekend in that last gasp loss this time. How you feeling after that one?
Oh, yeah, I'm gutted. You know, it's really emotional in the change room right now. I think the boys, they set themselves up really well. I think it was a good battle actually. I don't think there was much in it. I thought we could have swung either way, but I think there's areas we can be better. You know, we again created a lot of pressure as we did last week, and there's probably just a couple of fumbled balls in the 22 that we can have a look at. And the good thing is, it's quite clear we can be better at that. A little bit better communication, and we probably score a try or two, and don't let it go down to the wire. But look, they're the best team in the league, and we'll go toe to toe with them. And it's a very similar outcome to when we went away. Actually, that they just nicked it at the end.
And perhaps it's easy for me to kind of point out some debatable decisions in there. I know it's hard for you to comment, but have you got any thoughts on those?
Yeah, I mean, look, it is very hard for me to comment because you're not allowed, basically. But there was definitely some debatable decisions. There's certainly decisions that seem to go quickly against us in recent times that possibly, I don't know what the word is. Like I said, I don't want to go too much into that. I'd rather focus on what we're doing. But certainly a bit of frustration around that as well.
I think moving on from last week, there was a clear game plan last week. This week, the conditions allowed us to move the ball a little bit, and we look good in the wide areas. Yeah,
and I think, like I said before, we want to play rugby. I think the London Irish game, the weather was torrential, and it looked like it might be like that again tonight. And we had a conversation indoors, and when we came out, and it was okay. We said, look, let's play smart. And I'm really happy with how the boys managed the game today. I thought they were spot on. I think it's very, very tough what happened to them there at the end.
And I think, taking on from last week, taking the positives out of this week, a lot of players changed positions. We had a lot of injuries. It felt like this team looked very settled, and perhaps in reality it's not a settled side because it's changed a lot, but they looked very settled out there.
Yeah, we've not had much luck with injury, that's true, but we worked very, very hard on making sure everybody in the squad is well versed on what they've got to do. We've got a very clear plan, and we've got good lads who work really hard, and I like to think whoever slips in minimum will give us a really hard work day. They'll get stuck in, and I think they're a good cohesive unit. I thought there was moments there where they could have lost their head when a couple of things went against them, but they stayed calm, stayed tight, and I'm very proud of them.
And finally, I've got to talk about the fans. They make it quite an occasion here, especially on a Friday night, and it was another electric atmosphere.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Look, the supporters here are phenomenal. I think and I think they. I think they'll appreciate what they saw tonight. As I say, the lads pushing it right down to the wire, and it's really, really important. We reference it all the time. We never want anyone to come here and not see minimum 100% output and give everything, and they did tonight. And I know the last play of the game's gutting, but hopefully the rest of it they enjoyed.
Thanks, George.
Cheers.